Hello! In a previous video I created a natural desert enclosure for my rescue Robbo Pearl, which was half sand and half bedding. In this video I'm going to let you know how Pearl has been getting on in her enclosure, as well as showing you some upgrades I've made. Having sand in half of the enclosure has been a big success, as Pearl loves the sand area and spends most of her awake time when she isn't in the wheel in the sand. I've seen her rolling in the sand and digging in the sand, both of which are natural behaviours for Robbos. Quite a few times now I've observed her digging a hole, unloading food from her cheek pouches into it, and then burying the food. Interestingly, she does return to the food and move it before the night is over, so it seems to be a temporary hide for her food while she runs on the wheel and collects other food. This makes me wonder if Robbos do something similar in the wild in terms of temporary stores and burying food under sand. Because she clearly wanted to dig even deeper in the sand, I added even more sand. Straight away she began to dig and reach the bottom. I think this is really bringing out her natural instincts and that she would love even deeper sand. This makes sense, as in the wild they will dig very deep burrows in sand. Something else Pearl has been doing is creating a burrow network from underneath the highest platform on stilts. When I cleaned her out and changed some of the bedding, I noticed that she had dug from the top and had tunnels leading as far as the bottom of the enclosure. Unfortunately, I had to clean it out as it had been a long time and it was full of waste, but I did use a lot of the same bedding so she would have a familiar scent through the layers of bedding. I layered Katie clean and cozy with Carefresh this time. I've done away with the aspen. As I said in a previous video, I feel it's too sharp for her because I cut my own finger on it, so would worry about her brushing past the sharp parts of it. I also removed the dig box. I was using it for cocoa soil, but with so much sand, Pearl wasn't interested in this. I added a Peep Tunnel, which Pearl really likes. She actually used it as a shortcut, and from the base of it has dug a tunnel deep into the bedding. I put this cork tunnel into the bedding and she uses this as a way through the enclosure, popping up here. This is again a natural behaviour, as choosing to move around under cover. I also added these additional ceramics to the enclosure so as to enhance the desert aesthetic and give her more to hide behind. I added these natural sandstone rocks. Sandstone rocks would be found in a Robbo's natural environment, so they fit well, but most importantly they provide a rough surface for Pearl to run across, which will hopefully help to wear down her nails. I actually sprinkle seeds among the rocks so she has to forage between them, dig to get to them, and hopefully again this will help to wear down her nails. And that is the update. I'd love to know what you think, and also what you think of Pearl's behaviours in the sand. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next video.